not a lot. Um, but yeah, I mean, we would have all that good stuff rolling around, and then of course WWF and
I don't remember.
605, TBS, and all that kind of thing.
I don't remember what territory it was. It might have been Mid South or something, but they had. I remember they. Had, I watched the dog collar match on YouTube with Butch Reed and Junkyard Dog that happened at the old same Houston Coliseum.
That was Southwest.
Bueca, bueca, 619.
That was Southwest. And the funny part of the whole deal was it was a mixed show between Southwest and Mid South. But Paul Bosch put the show, or not Paul Bosch, but Joe Blanchard had put the show on. So it was actually considered a Southwest show, even though it was a culmination of a Mid South rivalry. Yes, I know way too much about this shit.
I mean, I'm not that as deep into it, but I was around and a wrestling fan through I was 12, turning 13 at WrestleMania at the Silverdome. So yeah, that was in my heyday. That was when I loved wrestling, and it was mostly WWF back then. Because it wasn't no WWE.
Yeah.
Because
all right, I'm going to sway the ship because I know Dylan loves talking about wrestling.
He is an AEW. He is an AEW country. He's in Duval.
Yeah, Duval.
I'm in Southwest Florida, guys. I'm not in Jacksonville, although I'm closer than any of you knuckleheads would be.
He's in championship wrestling from Florida territories. He's in the Graham territory.
Eddie Graham, and yeah. But think of all the guys that came through championship wrestling from Florida that became bigger names in other promotions.
Most of them were
Wyndham, Rhodes.
Most of them got their biggest fame in the WWE when they switched.
Jeremy, is your microphone dying on you?
No, I just got it angled weird. Just, that better?
It sounds like it's muffled. It sounded like it was muffled a little bit.
And in a half hour, I'll be getting off watching Vader's episode of Dark Side of the Ring.
Dylan, you have a question for my son.
Well, Josh, if you would have seen my episode, you would have seen that I picked Florida to win the Natty.
Give me your take on last week's episode with Ludwig Borga, which I didn't really know much about him, but that was a fucking crazy episode about him.
That better?
Borga was messed up, man. He couldn't get out of his own way. I learned a lot about him through other avenues and that before they were doing this. And I listened to Cornette's podcast when they had Evan Husney on there. And Evan Husney was talking about all the information that they got. And it seemed like as they peeled one layer of the onion, there were 3 other layers of the onion that were more messed up than the previous layer about this guy. I mean, anybody that has exit only tattooed above his butt crack, that elevator does not touch every floor. I'm sorry. And did some of the stuff that he was doing and part of the organizations that he was involved in. Yeah, he was just messed up from the jump. It was a great show.
Guys, enough of wrestling. You know what? It's April. You know what it means. The NFL draft time. Well, 16 days from when the Tennessee Titans are officially on the clock. So,
I think he muted him. I think you muted. I think you muted yourself.
You muted himself.
You did something to yourself there, brother. We don't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Best moment in sports night.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, I was thinking I don't know why I keep hitting my mic.
Well, you put it in a bad spot.
How about I was thinking
It's the same thing that happened on prom night. We get it.
You don't have to you don't have to do this, but how about everybody gives their own top 10 mock drafts right now?
I think the Tennessee Titans are going to go Travis Hunter.
No.
Cam
Hey,
Ward.
you said everyone give their own, and that's where he's going.
I started us off. I started us off. I gave my
Cam Ward.
pick.
They're gonna draft their next Steve Air McNair. Cam Ward.
Okay, so Jeremy, wait. Jeremy, you are up first. I'm gonna.
Yep. And I said Travis Hunter out of Colorado.
We'll just go everyone
Yeah.
for round one, whatever. Just 10 picks. That's it.
I say I got my first 10.
Now you're making it. I don't.
Fuck is this shit?
Yeah. Remember, I just spent 70 days incarcerated, so I don't even know the top 10 picks.
What are we doing?
I didn't even.
What are we doing?
I didn't even do one
Oh,
because
sorry.
I'm waiting to see what's this so-called trade the Saints are working out with the Steelers. I figured Adam might have a lead in this for me.
This would be the Jackson Dart deal.
I thought it was a Shadir deal.
I think they
My
can sit
dad's
right where
right,
they're
it's
at and
something to do
get
with
Jackson
Shadir.
Dart. They don't even got a trade.
What
with anyone.
are we? I don't even know. What are we offering? I didn't even see anything about this, Marcus. So you just broke news to me. I'm sure Rich heard all about this because
Okay.
Jackson Dart's his guy.
There's
have-
been talk about the Steelers moving up to the Saints pick.
So
That was
Giving up-
more. That's probably more for Shadir. That's probably
Marcus,
more for Shadir.
would you even want to fall back, or do you think Jackson Dart is who you need to get?
if Jackson Dart's who they need to get, they can stay right where they're at. He'll be there.
For the Steelers at 21?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
I know of at least 3 teams that would draft him before they got to 21. At
Which
least
3
3.
teams? Which 3 teams?
New Orleans Saints.
The Saints are one of them.
I don't think they want a quarterback this
I
year.
think-
Although
I
I've
think
heard,
I'm gonna tell you-
I've heard,
I'm going to tell you, this
I-
is the most mid quarterback class we've had since Josh Rosen was picked as the first quarterback off the board.
Oh,
I've
God.
also heard though that the Saints are they have been put with Will Howard in the 4th round.
Right.
But
I've heard more of
But
that
I
than
al-
I have the other.
could I also see Arizona drafting one? Yes. Could I see Seattle drafting one? Yes.
No.
It is a mid quarterback class, but you got to remember, you still got to take one because you need one, especially in a 17-game season now.
Okay, so Jeremy,
One.
say your top 10 again, please. You take
Well, I'm
Travis.
thinking about that. I would go Travis Hunter at 1, and Cleveland Browns. As much as we all want them to take a quarterback, they're not.
No.
They're going Abdul Carter.
Yep.
New York Giants. This is where your first quarterback goes off the board. That's where Cam Ward goes. Because
Cam Ward, he could sling the rock, dude.
they're going to go with New England Patriots are going with the best wide receiver available because their wide receiver cupboard is almost so bare that old Mother Hubbard couldn't find a bone. Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars. They'll draft the next Trevor Lawrence. I don't know who it is, but they'll figure it out.
The London Silly Nannies.
They're going to keep drafting a quarterback till they get it right. They didn't get it with Trevor.
I would take Trevor over your quarterback because at least the last time Jared Goff played a playoff game, he pooped his pants.
And the last time Trevor played a playoff game, he pooped his pants.
Well, he played the Kansas City Chiefs in a snow globe game.
Don't care. Don't care. He's got 1 win in 3 attempts at the playoffs. Jared Goff has been to a Super Bowl.
And
Yeah,
put
you're-
up 3 points in that game.
Because of 4 drop passes that would have been touchdowns. And come again? I'm putting Paris on the CFL. It's going to be great.
Okay, so who do you have the Raiders taking?
Jenny.
All Eskimos.
Genty. Yeah. They need a running back bad. They get a running
Okay,
back. I don't care
then,
who their
yeah.
quarterback is. They're going. And now that they got,
You know,
What,
Pete
they-
Carroll likes to have a running game in his offense. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why you could take
and
Ashton Genty.
what's the pro comp for Ashton Genty right now? What's everybody saying? He's the
Emmett
next
Smith.
Marshawn Lynch.
They said
think
Emmett
Gen-
Smith, too.
I
think
had him
Genty-
compared. I had him compared to Barry Sanders.
I think Genty's OT.
Oh,
Okay, that was a little too
guys,
far.
guys.
No, Barry Sanders.
Wait a minute.
Barry Sanders
What?
was a speed back. Ashton Genty's more of a Marshawn Lynch
Power.
power type of back.
I think
Yeah, I was
Genty.
gonna say,
I
let's
think
reel it
Genty's
back a little
OT.
bit with the Tomlinson and Sanders talk and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
He brought LT
Yeah,
up.
Marshawn Lynch, maybe.
New York Jets. They got Justin
They-
Fields.
they-
They
I
trust
think
him
they get-
to be the quarterback of the future. That could be where you see Shador go. Wouldn't that be funny?
I was gonna say Jackson Dart go to the Jets.
Not
And
if
then
Shador's
another
not
team
on.
could take him.
If
Justin
it should-
Fields, hey,
if-
nothing for the Jets. Justin Fields can't be any worse than what Aaron Rodgers did last year.
Right. Hey, Aaron Rodgers' stats, technically, interception-wise, was almost twice as bad as Zach Wilson.
Yeah, and Aaron Rodgers, he still pooped his pants all 3 years
Right.
with the Jets.
But with the Jets, it'd be Shador Sanders because he's still on the board on my board.
right. Yes. I agree with that.
Right.
Panthers are going best O-lineman available. I can't think of the name right now. I got to go through my combine note, but the best
Oh,
O-lineman
Campbell.
available
Aaron
going
Rodgers
right there.
recommend-
Will
yeah.
Campbell out of Michigan, right?
Yep.
LSU.
LSU.
LSU. I'm sorry.
Aaron Andrews can wipe my ass.
Chicago Bears
I was gonna.
might go back-to-back wide receiver here. From
I
last
was
Who do
year.
you
gonna
have?
say-
Wait, then the Saints at 9.
Oh, Saints? That doesn't matter. I was going to do the San Francisco 49ers, but I skipped them.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Will Campbell don't go to the Patriots, I think he could go to the 49ers. They do need a
49ers
offensive
need
tackle.
everything. They got 12 draft picks, and they're gonna have a lot of young players playing this year.
Yeah.
Chicago needs
Speaking
to
of-
draft a quarterback.
You remember what the first time I came on this show and you guys asked me to give a bold take right off the rip, and at the time they were leading the division, and I said 49ers don't make the playoff.
Because they were old.
And
No,
that's
that was
exactly what I
me.
said. No. My first time on, when you bounced out quicker than Donald Trump at a courtroom. And you did.
I think
You didn't even say goodbye. It was 15 minutes in, and you invited me, and you were gone. You bounced.
I think that was before hurricane, and I was wondering whether or not we'd have electricity that week.
It was, but I'm just saying that day you bounced out 15 minutes of the show. I had just came on. It was my first time here.
Welcome to the show, Jerem.
That's totally fucked.
New Orleans
Okay,
Saints.
so
You know what?
anybody
New
else?
Orleans Saints, just put BPA for them. There, that was my top 10. Because they will draft somebody who's considered the best player at the available, and it won't work in their system.
Okay, Big Sexy, who do you have in your top 10?
I got Cam Ward going first to Tennessee. Abdul Carter going to Cleveland. Travis Hunter going to the Giants.
Hold up. 1 sec. So Cam Ward, the Tennessee.
Mhm.
You have Carter going 2 and Hunter 3.
Yep. I've got Campbell going to the Patriots.
Let me see. Will Campbell, the tackle from LSU.
Got to protect Drake May.
Yep.
I got Mason Graham, the D tackle from Michigan, going to Jacksonville.
There you go. That's who the Saints will grab. They'll grab a 4-3 defensive tackle with a 3-4 defense. There you go.
I've got Genty going to the Raiders. I got T. McMillan going to the Jets.
Wide receiver.
Receiver out of Arizona.
Yep.
Kelvin Banks Jr. going to Carolina out of Texas. Offensive tackle. Number 9, I got Jardé Barron going to New Orleans. He's a corner. You got to
Wait.
replace Marshawn Lattimore. along with other pieces, but you need to replace Lattimore. And then 10 for Chicago, I got, and I mean, I think it's a waste of time, but I'm going Armand Membo, the tackle out of Missouri, to try and protect Williams. It's not going to matter, but
Ben Johnson
no matter
wants
how much
that offensive line because their line was so bad last year.
They
well,
already
but no matter how much they protect him, he still sucks. So
they revamped their entire offensive line this offseason. They have two new guards and a new center, which was the most porous part of their O line. Their tackles were defense. Chicago
right.
Chicago doesn't need to
No,
draft
but
an O line
they're gonna
right
play
now.
that. They're gonna play that Lions style.
Well-
where you do a running back by committee.
I'm just saying at that early in the draft they don't have to do it because you're very top heavy on the O line,
Mhm.
but it's very solid from day 2 all the way through the draft. There's no drop off till after like probably the 4th round at that or 5th round at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Adam,
That now this is assuming there's no trades, which I wouldn't be surprised if Chicago traded down, because like you were saying, they can get other people at other places
Right?
because there's
like
other
no visit.
receivers that they could get too.
Right, and I think they go receiver. That's where I had McMillan going. You know what I'm saying? That's where I had him going.
I'm going to give you my top 10, and I don't have McMillan going 10. I have him going somewhere in the top 10, but not to Chicago.
Jesus, Frankie. Yeah. So I'm going Cam Ward, Abdul Carter. I think the Giants take Hunter, and then the Patriots. I think I have to agree with Rich and go Will Campbell here. They need defense. They need linemen out bad. 5's your Jags, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Ma'am.
It's sir.
you're being bold.
I'm
being
kidding.
bold.
Yes, sir.
You're being bold for a top 5 picking team.
Oh man. I really want to say they're going to take Gentry here. I really do. I really think they're going to surprise everyone.
No, we don't need
ETN
running
sucks.
back.
ETN sucks.
ETN only sucks because they took Lawrence.
He was hurt last year.
He should have
The last
stayed
2 years, he
another
rushed
year.
for over 1,000 yards.
I know Dylan doesn't love it.
23
I'm
rushed for
Should've
over
stayed
1,000
another-
yards. Travis Etienne. He was hurt last year, and he was on pace for 1,000 yards, but he had 558.
I think Travis Etienne was damaged goods after he fumbled away the game.
I think he is damaged goods, and that's why I think they take a running back in this set.
A
So then
1,000
who
yards
do you
is
have?
nothing.
I thought, yeah.
Trevor
he
should have
played
stayed another
17
year at
games.
Georgia.
Huh?
He plays 17. He plays 17 games. You're telling me 1,000 yards is a lot for a running back anymore?
No, it's
Why?
Saquon got
Because
2,000.
Why? Because it's running back by committee now in most teams. Like
right.
1,000 yards ain't shit on a 17-yard season. What's that? 1,000 into 17. What is that? About 55 yards a game?
It's 59 yards a game.
That's not very good, folks.
No, see me when somebody's rushing for 1,200, then we'll talk. 1,200 is only 75
that's why I
a game, but
seriously
I'll
think-
talk about that.
I think they were on the end of ETN, and I really think they're going to take Janty here.
Because it's running back.
No.
Trevor should have stayed
no.
another year at Georgia. He should have stayed.
At Clemson.
That's just my own opinion on it. But I mean, obviously, it's my draft. Whatever.
You might not be wrong on that, though, Adam, if they take him.
Could be right.
Let me tell you this. I know this Jaguar team better than anyone here, and we're not taking a running back in 5. I don't think. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's why
if we
you
take
asked us.
someone.
You asked us to make up our top 10, and this is where I'm at.
Okay,
I think we
Jacksonville
need a
needs
running
an
back.
exciting player on offense, and I think you take a risk with that.
I think Giante would fit in well with Thomas, and he got rid of Kirk. I don't know what to think there. Yeah,
Okay, so then
that's
who do you have the Raiders take?
this is where it gets confusing. I have the Raiders taking. I think there's if the Janty's not there, I seriously think Jackson Dart is going to be gone, or Shador Sanders. One of the two. One of the two is going to end up in that spot.
Didn't Pete Carroll just have him grab Geno Smith for Oakland? Right? Isn't that where he's
Yeah.
at? Yeah, right now, Geno Smith is their starter. It doesn't matter if they draft first round or if they draft 7th round. There will not be a rookie quarterback starting in Oakland because he knows Geno Smith and he had his best year under Pete Carroll in Seattle.
It's not Oakland anymore.
Whatever.
Vegas, whatever.
What do you mean,
Oakland,
whatever? It's not whatever. They're two totally different cities. Vegas is a nice city. Oakland's a cesspool.
They're
At
whole
the same
they're,
time, it's still
they're
the
whole
Raiders.
different states. They're all different states.
Oakland's a cesspool. Vegas is a you know what pool.
They wrote a line about that in Star Wars about Vegas. You know,
Oakland's a
something about,
cesspool.
something
Vegas
about
is
the
a
villainy,
cesspool.
something about the villainy. You know, because the Legion Stadium looks like the fucking Death Star.
Well, the Death Star is AT&T Stadium. Come on.
No, it's a Legion.
Oakland, you get shot at gunpoint. Vegas, you get laid.
I would argue SoFi Stadium's the NFL's biggest dump right now, outside MetLife.
I like SoFi's a nice stadium.
No, it is not. It looks. No, it is not.
SoFi
Yes,
would be
it
a
is.
nice stadium if they could fill it with local fans. But seeing how LA doesn't care about professional football, it sucks.
Right.
It's got a
Where am I at?
swimming pool outside of that.
So I think the Raiders are going to go probably Shador Sanders. I really do. I just feel it.
The St. Louis Bengals. Oh my God, I didn't think about that, Josh. Moving for Cincinnati. They said they wanted to move to Chicago and have 2 Chicago teams.
Did you guys
Oh,
see
yeah.
the water was almost over the center
Yes.
field wall to get into the stadium?
That is fucking insane. And Paycom
And it was
not
on
far
the
either.
bottom of the bridge. It was on the bottom of the bridge, or it was on the top of the bridge almost, and that bridge is 60 feet above the water.
That's crazy.
That was absolutely insane. I don't know if
That-
anybody saw
that
that
water-
or not,
That water was shit brown too. Like that was some dirty
Yeah.
water.
but that was some dirty river.
It looked like Mississippi River right there.
Where are we at?
Oh,
Who's
the
the-
Ohio kind of.
Y'all were
Who's
talking
8?
about stadiums. I'm like, whatever stadium y'all were talking about, I was like, is it super like the Superdome?
Well, that's not even called the Superdome anymore.
The Bills
Is
Stadium
it?
now is bad. That's
Isn't that called the
they're getting a new one.
Mercedes-Benz Dome or whatever they call
No,
it?
Caesars Superdome now.
Caesar
Yes.
Superdome. Yeah.
Because our stupid rivals want to name their Chinese box stadium after our former sponsor, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That stadium with the roof open looked like a Chinese takeout box. I say that to Falcons fans all the time, or it looks like a cupcake. The stadium shaped like a cupcake, and they get pissed off. Y'all the ones who blew a 25-point lead against Tom Brady. Don't come crying to me. We got a ring. Where's y'all's? Oh, y'all on silent. I need a Falcons fan to talk shit to.
Wait,
They're not the
I mean-
Falcons. They're the Falcons. Get it right.
Oh,
see,
Falcons.
you got to understand. My wife, Marcus. My wife is from Louisiana. She's a Saints fan.
What
Oh,
part?
I got you there.
What part?
She's from Lafayette.
Oh, Lafayette. Hell yeah. She ain't far from me.
Raging Cajuns.
But
Mm.
you got to remember one very important thing. No matter what happens, we got 6.
Are you
We got 6 of those rings.
Wait, what are you?
Steeler.
Steelers fan? Oh, Steelers fan. that's right.
Absolutely.
The Browns technically have the most championships now. Now that they're now that they're including info from the AAFCA. Now they got 8.
Don't the
They
Packers
had to
have
go
that?
back to.
Don't the Packers
They
have
had
that
to go
thing
back to
too?
11.
Packers would have like 13.
Yeah,
Yeah, Packers would have more if you counted that AFL or
So with the Bears,
No, they are counting it now. Remember, Evan put that up. Evan put that up that they're going to.
Yeah, he
recognize
did.
that now.
but if they went all the way back to the beginning of stuff, like in the 30s, the Packers and the Bears would have more championships than anybody.
Right.
you got a wife from Lafayette. I know she can cook.
Yes, sir.
She,
All right.
You're a king, then. You should be a king. Your team got 6 Lombardis. You got a wife that can cook Cajun for you. You should be on top of the world right now.
Oh, dude, I'm the luckiest man walking. And I've done radio for 21 years.
Hell yeah, you live. That's
Radio.
a dream right
So
there.
the Florida, I ordered the Florida lunatic sauce, and it finally showed up in my house like a month later. But it's at my house. I just got it.
You gotta
I
get
can't
some
wait to
Louisiana.
try this blueberry. I can't wait to try this blueberry hot sauce.
You gotta get some Louisiana hot sauce, or get some Tony seasoning, Tony Satcheries, or get some
Tony
Tabasco,
Satcheries.
Yeah.
or slap your
All
mama.
right, you want
Cholula.
I want
Cholula.
Liv Morgan.
You want it-
hot sauce.
Do you want to hear the Big D's top 10? The only top 10 that matters.
Let me go grab that real quick. I'll show you guys. Hold on.
I'm gonna have
The
to
only
make
top
Go
10
ahead,
that
Dylan.
matters
What-
is yours, Dylan.
Go ahead, Dylan. What do you got?
Well, none of you apparently is spending as much time as I have
Of
in
course.
drafting.
Go ahead.
One is easy. Cam Ward, quarterback from Miami. Second, Cleveland
You're too well
Browns
prepared.
take
Yeah.
wide receiver / defensive back from Colorado, Travis Hunter. 3, the New York Football Giants take quarterback Shedeur Sanders.
Do
from
they still say that
Colorado.
these days? Does San Francisco call themselves the baseball giants if New York's calling themselves the football giants? I'm just wondering.
That was a Chris Berman thing that started all that.
I love Chris Berman.
Well,
That's
I-
you,
I
Jamie.
met
That's how
Boomer.
you're saved in my phone under Chris Berman.
I'm no
I'm trying to figure out what opiate Dylan's on. That's all.
What?
I'm no Chris Berman. You could kind of say I'm either I could either be Michael Hayes or Doc Hendricks.
It's a five ball.
4, the New England Patriots take Will Campbell from LSU.
Go Tigers.
5, the Jacksonville Jaguars take from the University of Michigan.
I was gonna say
Mason
Mason.
Graham.
Okay.
This
like-
sounds a lot like mine.
mine too.
6, the Raiders take Ashton Janty. 7, you are all nuts. The New York Jets take tight end from Penn State, Tyler Warren.
At
8.
7?
The Carolina Panthers take Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter's not falling to 8, dude. But
No way.
I like that.
No how.
I got him in top 5.
9, Marcus, I have your Saints taking T. McMillan, wide receiver, Arizona. And to round out the top 10, the Bears take Amon Membu, offensive tackle, Missouri.
Okay.
Cool.
Outside of a couple of 2 glaring things, that pretty much looks like mine.
2 glaring things. Shedeur Sanders is going to be the top 3 pick. I feel very confident in that.
No, and Abdul Carter's going 2. If he doesn't go 1, he's going 2.
I think
Abdul
the
Carter
Cleveland Browns
will not. Abdul Carter will not make it to the Giants.
Austin, congratulations on being a father from what I'm reading over there.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah,
Oh shit, that was good.
I went through a C-section too.
I did too. I was a C-section baby.
Okay, now
so
so
it's
the
not-
Real Housewives are getting a wife's pregnant now. Oh Lord have mercy!
All right, so here is
That was a
the
C-section.
blueberry hot sauce.
yeah, that's the one you said you were going to track down for me, isn't it?
I just got this. I didn't. Is
What-
this what we're
what's
talking
that-
about?
What's that show
Yeah,
that
like
the
where it came from,
celebrities
so I could order it
go on
too.
with Gordon Ramsay or whatever, and they tried the hot sauce? What's that show called?
Hot one.
Hell's Kitchen.
Hot Ones, yeah.
I got a hot roasted garlic. I
You
went
should
with
go on
pack.
that, Adam. Hot Ones.
did a show with hot chicks or what's going on here?
No, it's
It's a wing
celebrities.
show.
It's celebrities trying hot sauce and everything.
And then there's a pineapple too. I'm gonna have to try it. I don't
wish
have
it
anything.
was-
I don't have anything cooked, Jay. Maybe next week I'll bring something and we'll do it. All right, we'll do some wings or
I wish Hot Ones was about hot chicks.
I will try it like a finger taste, I guess. I don't know. Is that cool, Jay? I don't know.
Do I go next?
I don't know. I'm having a conversation with a YouTube guy. It's one of Jeremy's guys.
Yeah, Jay's awesome.
I think you're the last one, huh?
I lost count who all went so far.
You're in the chat. You're in the chat, Chad.
Chad, you're in the
you're
chat.
in the chat,
You're
Chad.
not. You're not on the show, Chad. This is not my show.
His last name say Datema?
Ema.
Fatima.
Even though Jeremy, every time you're here, you feel like it's your show.
I have that taking over a show personality. I admit it.
Okay. Can I please make one statement real quick? I'm not going to do this for our show tomorrow night, Adam. Okay. To all of you people, and I was just looking on Twitter and on Facebook, to all of you people and all of you Pirate fans that are having an absolute aneurysm about Skeens giving up 5 runs, it happens.
Scooble this
The
season.
man does the man did not part the Red Sea. The man was not hung from a cross. The man makes mistakes. 5 runs in a game. Oh my God, the world's coming to an end. Calm down, people. Good grief. Man.
It's got some zing, Jay. It's got definitely got some zing.
I like Asian thing. B-dubs.
Asian thing is all. I understand, Austin. I do.
I
People
had
just
Cam-
don't understand.
Yeah,
How is that a racist
in
comment?
response.
How is that a racist comment? I'm confused. Or is
No,
he
he
just being a
put just
smartass?
kidding. He put just kidding next to it. Yeah.
Like,
He didn't put the rest of the sentence that he didn't put the rest of the sentence that I had up there.
That is really
But I
fucking
mean,
good.
It is just amazing. One bad start and people are having a freaking heart attack about this. It's like,
Didn't they
God,
beat the
help
Yankees?
us.
Didn't they beat the Yankees the other night?
they beat the Yankees Sunday. Yes, we got one from the Yankees there, Adam, that you said we weren't going to get.
Walk-off.
So.
Yeah, and they cost me a game last night. I bet. them
Wait,
against
Rich. I said
Tigers.
I said if we're gonna take a game, it would have been the game Keller pitched on Friday.
No,
So I
said-
did have them. I did have them
You
taking one
said
of
they
the
were getting
games.
swept. You said they were getting swept. I was the one.
I
that
said there's
they
a
were
good
getting
chance
swept.
they're getting swept. But if I said if they win one game, it's gonna be the game Keller pitches.
You had them winning 4 games over the next 9. 2
I
against the
have them winning
Cardinals.
3.
and
I have them
2
winning
against
3. They
whoever.
won 2.
I had them winning 5. Yeah, that's
I had
right.
them
You only
winning
had them
3.
winning 3. I had them winning 5.
That is really fucking hot. Holy cow! It just gets hotter as it keeps going. Holy fuck!
Okay. So Marcus, who's in your top 10?
Okay, here we go. So, I wish I had the sound effect lane. Do 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 do.
Oh,
First pick
let me.
in
I
the
think I got that.
2025 NFL. I used to have it on my phone, but I accidentally deleted it.
I actually got it in my email, but if I go to my email, I'm leaving the screen. So sorry,
So
you can't do
with
it
the first
today.
pick of the, it's all right.
Holy
I'm gonna
fuck.
use it when I do a draft recap. When I get on the goal rolling, I'm gonna eventually play it a time or two. But with the first pick of the 2025 NFL draft, the Tennessee Titans, I think, will select Cam Ward, quarterback out of Miami. With the second pick, the Cleveland Browns select Travis Hunter, cornerback and wide receiver. And yes, I think he will play both sides. Third pick, the Giants will select Abdul Carter, linebacker out of Penn State. Fourth pick, this will be my final decision with this guy. The Patriots will select Will Campbell, offensive tackle out of LSU. Fifth pick, The Jacksonville Jaguars will select Armand Mimbu, offensive tackle out of Missouri. Sixth pick, the Las Vegas Raiders will select Ashton Jenney, running back out of Boise State. With the seventh pick, the New York Jets will select, I put at the time, Mason Graham, defensive tackle out of Michigan. But if they do draft a quarterback, it could be Jackson Dart. But I had Mason Graham at first. I'm going to keep it that way. Eighth pick, the Carolina Panthers select Jalen Walker, a linebacker out of Georgia. The ninth pick, the New Orleans Saints will permit Shamir Stewart, defensive end out of Texas A&M. And with the 10th pick, the Chicago Bears will select Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle out of Michigan.
I thought you were going to say Shedeur Sanders.
I honestly am confused with this draft because only one quarterback. I don't even think Stewart's that great.
Stewart had a fall off. Stewart had a fall off out after the combine because he wasn't as fast as they expected.
There's a lot of flavor, but that shit's hot as
But
honestly,
I don't think both Michigan defensive tackles go in the top 10 because Mason Graham's combine was so poor he fell out of the top 10, and Kenny Grant did so good he moved in front of him.
Joshua, check your phone.
He ran a 4.8 at 331 pounds.
Mason Graham's one of the 2-3 best football players I saw this whole year. And the other two will, and be honest with you, I saw Mason.
You're gonna think I'm crazy.
Dominate Ohio State. No other player did that this year.
You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I think this is fair enough. I think Shedeur Sanders will be the first pick in the second round to the Cleveland Browns.
You will definitely
Wow.
And
I wouldn't.
I'm going to tell you right now, from what I'm hearing from Cleveland Brown fans, they don't even want to take a quarterback to the fourth round. They're going to stick with Deshaun Watson and whoever's backing him up this year.
You mean Kenny Pickett?
What I'm hearing.
Whoever's backing him up?
Yeah, you're going to get whoever's backing Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson's not playing again this year, dude.
Deshaun Watson's hurt.
Right. He's supposed to be back by mid-October and take over as starter again.
If Kenny Pickett does well, I'd go old school and say screw you, pervert Watson. You ain't starting. Go take your massages somewhere else.
He just got engaged. He's starting his life over.
Still, I don't care.
I know Kenny Pickett's all they got. I mean, yeah, they'll eventually draft a quarterback to have somebody else. But
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he got engaged because his what?
Deshaun Watson
get another.
He got engaged because his Beyonce's a gold digger. We know it.
But if he's still active on the roster, then I think they just get Shedeur. But what if they need another one? They don't maybe not draft two quarterbacks, but maybe they pick up one in free agency or maybe do a trade for as a bench warmer.
Kirk Cousins.
I don't know about that, but
we see Cousins going to Pittsburgh if he goes anywhere.
We're running with Mason Rudolph, baby.
Dude, we run Mason Rudolph. I'm gonna run off a bridge.
We're going Mason Rudolph, Rich. I'm getting you the jersey, baby.
I mean, so wait, so everybody in the chat right now saying, how crazy am I for saying Shedeur Sanders going number 3, but yet Mark is saying Shedeur will be the first pick in the second round? Who's the crazier?
You.
I think both of you are wrong.
I think there's a lot. I have heard there are a lot of general managers, over half of the league, in fact, that did not give Shedeur Sanders a first round grade. Shedeur Sanders is way overrated. I don't think he's. I don't think he's a first rounder. He'll go in the first round, but I don't think he's a first round quarterback. I don't
think Jackson Dart's a first round quarterback.
Yeah, he is
quarterback, but I can go into Pittsburgh.
Oh, there's a few places he could go and make an impact. He will make the same impact on a team that Bo Nix made in Denver.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
I saw more Jackson. I saw Jackson Dart play 5-6 times, and honestly, I didn't see great. I saw and part of it's Lane Kiffin's system. I mean, what did Jackson Dart do against Florida? Absolutely nothing.
You have games. You have individual games. Look at the body of work. The guy makes great decisions. The guy is accurate. The guy can go short or long with his throws, and he can run if he has to, and he can break tackles. I'm waiting for something that he can't do.
Jackson
Jackson-
Dart.
The only thing Jackson Dart doesn't have going for him is he's not 6'5". He's 6'1", I think.
Jackson Dart wasn't even the best SEC quarterback. I mean, you could, if you want to look at it objectively, Jalen Milroe was probably better than him. Better athlete, better arm, throws the deep ball. Now, Jalen Milroe couldn't.
No. Terrible
accuracy-
decision maker.
Jalen Milroe could be
holds
another-
the ball too long. No.
Got out of the
Hold the
same
ball.
role. He went to Alabama, runs the RPO well.
Jalen Milroe holds the ball too long and doesn't make good decisions. Yeah, he can throw it out of the building. I'll give him that. He can throw it smooth out of the building. And he can run. He can probably run better than Dart. But no, I would not. Milroe is a second, maybe third day quarterback. Third, fourth round.
And by the way, I don't think there's been a more accurate quarterback. I mean, Shedeur is one of the trickiest quarterbacks I've seen. I think Shedeur reminds me a lot of Matt Ryan.
And we know how many awful decisions Matt Ryan made every game. I could almost go with that. Almost. I watched Shedeur Sanders play every game he played last season. And
Gary, we got some good comments coming in right now.
Gun guy, what's up, my guy?
there's way too much.
He missed the
my
perfect. He missed the
That is
perfect
not
chance
my
to go with the Blink 182 album. Take your pants off and jacket.
Oh gosh, this is not turning into a stripper show now.
What do you mean,
By the
your
way,
jacket?
I do
Your
not
jacket.
have a. By the way, I do not have a Jeremy Ballrick Jr. You saw he used my exact profile picture. That was not my kid. I do not have a kid that's as old as me, and I will not accept him. I have just deleted and banned him.
Again, Jeremy,
Yeah,
we
for like-
seem to get one of these every show from you. I love it.
I just wanted to clarify.
Hi, Dad.
By the way,
Anyway, Jay, that sauce, a lot of flavor, good,
who else
good
is
flavor,
coming in now?
but it's it's got a really good kick to it. So just to let you know. Hi,
We've got
Josh.
somebody else. Oh gosh. Oh no.
He's just checking out his. I don't even know if he wanted on the show. He just wanted to check out his.
But yeah, I didn't want to be on the show. I just wanted to see my new I got a new computer, so I want to test out my stuff.
I do got a boogie, guys.
Get up and boogie. Sorry.
Oh, Rich, you did. You late tonight.
There, I gave you a boogie.
That's not.
Where I need my umbrella so I can do the Benson boogie with it.
Well,
Everybody, this is
more
my kid. This is my son at the very bottom. Just to let everyone know.
We know who he is.
Adam,
Jamie, call-
hit me up
Hey, call him.
about what I texted you.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk tomorrow, Rich. Same time, 9:00.
Yeah, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, Steel City Talk. We got a lot to talk about, Pirates and Steelers.
Set it up. I'll share it.
Okay.
All right. I
I'll
will
get her
see you
going,
tomorrow,
man.
buddy. Rich, real quick before you get out of here, how do people get you?
Twitter, it's Big Rich 8371. On Facebook, it's just my name, Rich Richardson. Monday nights right here on the channel, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 2 Tire Change. It is the NASCAR presentation that everybody's talking about. We review the previous week. We preview the upcoming week in Truck and Xfinity and Cup Series, as well as talking DFS and betting odds as well, and answering all your questions. Had a great time doing these. I guess we're at 10 episodes now, so having a big time with that. That's 7 Eastern, 6 Central on Monday. Tuesday, I'm usually here. Wednesday, Adam and I do the show, like we were just talking about, Steel City Sports Talk. And stay tuned for a WrestleMania preview show, prediction show, and a wrestling show coming down the road.
Right? It looks like your other co-host is here tonight too, Rich, whenever he jumps on. If he's gonna say anything. He's very quiet this evening.
I haven't been able to hop on last Monday because I was with my brother watching his baseball practice.
Gotcha.
Come on. And by the way, Josh, tell McLaren stop effing around the call and start winning more races. Come on. Why do we let Max win Suzuka?
Oh no! Why didn't Lando let Oscar pass? There we go. He could have won the race then if he let Oscar.
I think maybe McLaren should have boxed one guy early and one guy late because nobody could pass a tractor trailer there, but that's just me.
Get up and boogie.
We'll see you guys later. Adam,
See you,
tomorrow.
bro.
I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
What's with the weird font?
I like it. It looks more
It looks like
the
a
old
typewriter.
football. It looks like the old football fonts in high school. That's what it
I was
looks
gonna
like.
say I was gonna say a typewriter font, but
Oh, it finally fixed. Like earlier in the stream, you couldn't see the font at all. Like, I noted that.
I think I almost vomited too.
Well, at least I'm not the youngest one in here. I mean, we've got 3 older guys and 3 younger guys.
You mean 4 older guys?
You want to jump out of my
Hey,
table?
how old are you, Marcus? I said 3 older guys, 3 younger guys. I'm 32.
28.
35.
Okay, so then 2 older guys.
I'm in my Justin Verlander years right now.
Is that before or after he and Kate Upton became a thing?
Ugh.
So you're in your Honey Badger years. You're 32.
Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger.
And Jamie's 28, so he's in his Adrian Peterson years.
Yep.
Yeah, Jay, I'm 32. I'm going to be 33 in 3 months.
My nephew, he just entered his Jaden Daniels years a couple weeks ago.
5.
And then my godchild, she's in her Brett Favre years right now.
4.
How old are you, Josh?
I'm 15. I'm gonna be 16 in 2 months.
Jesus Christ, we got a fucking minor on this show.
And I am 54.
You try to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor.
You said 52.
So we got a guy in his Tim Tebow years on the show.
52. He's CC Sabathia.
Wait, who's 52?
CC Sabathia. Jeremy is.
And
CC
Adam?
Sabathia.
I was born in 1970. On October 9th, I share a birthday with 2 people that I find very important in my life. One because of music, because I'm musically inclined, and that's John Lennon. And the other one because he's the anchor.
Jeremy froze. You froze on us, buddy.
Panay Soul. Is that better? I'm back. It just flipped.
I share a birthday with Jonathan Davis.
I share a birthday with Christian Kirk, November 18, 1996.
I share a birthday with fucking Obama.
And
And
I
Jeff
also share a
Gordon.
birthday with Andy.
All right, get off the show. No, just kidding.
And
I also share a
and
birthday with Andy Isabella.
Lead
And
singer
I
of Korn, Jay.
and I share a birthday with Jeff Gordon. Here's the best one. I share a birthday with Billy Bob Thornton.
Yes.
And I share a
Marcus.
birthday with those twins from the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh, Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Yes. That's all I can remember. Oh, and I share a birthday with Dean Malenko for talking wrestlers.
Nice.
The man of 1,000 holds. Or the ice.
I'm not sure what happened to Joshua, but it says he's
Oh
disconnected.
gosh, I think I shared his birthday with
Oh, so
O.J.
your birthday's
Simpson.
August 4th.
Yeah, so whose kid was that? Was that one of y'all's kid?
That's my kid.
Oh, that's your son. I'm sorry.
I think I should. Yeah, O.J. Simpson and I share a birthday, July 9th.
I like that
Josh
that black
born
and blue
June
Paul
10th.
Skeens jersey you got behind you.
That one?
Yeah, I like how each day you had your Showboats jersey behind you yesterday. You got the Skeens jersey today. Tomorrow, I'm guessing you're gonna keep that jersey on tomorrow, or are you gonna put a NASCAR shirt behind you tomorrow when y'all talk
Tomorrow's
NASCAR?
Pirates. I don't know. I got more Pirates jerseys tomorrow. Maybe I'll rack it up tomorrow, Marcus. But this is
Do you have a
this is
Clemente
a nice-
Pirates jersey?
This is the 1948 Pirates jersey right there.
Do you have a Roberto Clemente jersey?
It's somewhere. It's hanging up in a closet somewhere.
Roberto Clemente.
What about Steve? Let me guess. You got for Steelers, you probably got like Terry Bradshaw, Big Ben, Beth Roethlisberger, Rashad Mendenhall.
I got green.
Oh, you got Green too. Like
I
said,
have a Larry Foote jersey. I
used to have a bunch of Saints jerseys, but everyone I've had either got traded or got cut. The only one I still have holding on is Drew Brees. Like I've had Jeremy Shockey, I've had Reggie Bush, I had Raphael Bush, I had Lance Moore, Marcus Colston, Darren Sproles, Jimmy Graham. I had all them guys. I had a Ricky Williams jersey back in the day. I had a Bobby Aber jersey back in the day. I had all them guys. Right now, everybody thinks I got an Alontae Taylor jersey. No, I have a jersey that says number 1, but it don't have Taylor in the back. It just says who dat. I customized it.
Jay,
Now-
believe it or not, there is a jersey that they wear for NASCAR.
I'm Team Hendrick Motorsports, and my favorite is William Byron right now. I do
And
like
my
Chase
guy-
too.
Yeah, my guy
Josh has I got Josh a jersey for F1. I don't know if it's what the pit crew wears or what. But yeah, they do have a jersey. I found this out too. I was highly amazed.
You know what? I need to get a NASCAR flyer suit.
Oh my! You
If
better
I
wear
get-
that on the show.
If
You
I get
better
a
wear
Na-
that on the show with the
if I
helmet.
get a NASCAR suit, it's got to be Ricky Bobby.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Later,
I will-
Jay, man. Thanks for joining.
What? You know
I
what?
will be quoting that fucking whole movie on this show. Like I am too drunk to taste this chicken, or I piss greatness. I wake up and piss greatness. Or
You know what? I'm thinking of streaming the first round of the NFL draft in a suit and tie.
Oh God.
okay, well, all right.
Rich
Rocky
just
Goodell.
text me. Rich just texted me and said he wants to do a round table of the first night. Everyone's invited, just to let you know.
I actually will be on my network that I'm a part of. We'll be live into Roku and Amazon Fire Stick app, Huddle Sports Network, the entire draft. And I
We
will
thank
be
you,
giving-
God, for our food, and to our wonderful sons, Walker and Texas Ranger.
Do we wear our
Walker, how
gear
was
for the
your
draft? Do we wear our
But I-
gear?
Rich
Like,
said he
I'll
wanted to
probably-
do a live. Rich said he wanted to do a live draft on night one.
I'm wearing. Do we wear our gear? Like should I come in a Saints jersey and a hat, or a Saints t-shirt?
I'll
Well,
jump
anyway-
in after work.
Same here. I might pop in late because like
I
the
I will
draft
be-
might start as soon as I get off.
I will be live the entire draft.
Is there a chance I
We're
could
supposed to
join
do
you
this.
at some point, Jeremy, or am I not invited? Am I cordially not invited?
For what? Which one? The draft night?
Yeah.
Which night? You said you're going to be on the first day, so it would be the second or third day, right? I'll get you an invite. I'll send you the link. That's not a problem. You can join us.
Thank you.
That's anybody here. If you want the link, let me know for any night of the draft. Because if you're not on a show doing the whole draft, we do all 21 hours of the draft.
Jesus.
Now, I've got a question. Do you know how many bathroom breaks Mel Kiper's taken like the last 47 years?
What?
I don't really
taken
get
3.
what
Who are you talking about?
He's taken 3 that I know of.
Josh, give a thumbs up if you want to come on.
Who are you talking about?
Mel Kiper Jr.
Oh yeah.
I believe
the
it's 3.
I mean, this is why the Colts are the laughing stock of the. I mean, but the Colts are sitting here, but to pass up a Trent Dilfer, I think it's a typical Colt move. To pass up a Trent Dilfer when all you have is Jim Harbaugh.
Put him back
Give
in
me
the
a
screen.
break. That's why the
Put him
Colts are
back in the screen. He
second
took
in
him
the
out.
draft, not paying for the Super Bowl like every other club in the league. Who the hell is Mel Kiper?
By the way, I wish Lawrence Taylor could sack Mel Kiper because that put Mel
Look,
Kiper.
we're the new Mel Kipers, all right, guys. We are the new thing. The podcasters are the new thing.
I'm about to bounce. I gotta get ready for Dark Side of the Ring. So
Oh man, I am sweating so much right now. I feel like
It's 38
That's like
fucking.
Todd McShay's at the Ringer now. He's not even
It's
on
38
ESPN
degrees
anymore.
here.
I got 60 down here.
I got 38.
it's been like 90 something here in the afternoon, Adam. I mean, if you were here, you'd be sweating like a dog.
My neighbors just came back last night from Florida.
I'd rather sweat than freeze.
I'd rather freeze than
Right?
sweat. Because you sweat down here in Louisiana, you're gonna smell like a divorced dad's dick.
I mean, you walk outside here, you smell like a dog.
It's not even April
You
yet.
smell
May
like
yet.
Robert Downey Jr.
All right. Josh, I know you just popped back on. Are we ready to call it quits, boys?
I'm not. I'll stay on.
I'm about to bounce, but I'm about to roll.
Mark,
out.
how people get you?
I think I'll bounce too.
At Marcus Elite 337 on Twitter. Show coming real soon. We're almost at the starting line of that on the go, where I'm covering all stuff from Houston in the 713 to the 504 New Orleans, and in between the 337 and the 225. You can follow that show on Twitter at onthego_TXLA. Coming real soon on Driving to the Top Productions. The process is almost complete. I can't wait to get that rolling. And I'm also going to be joining Rich with the wrestling show. I think we're calling it Driving It to the Ring. I know we're going to do that WrestleMania prediction show next week. We should. A date hadn't been set yet. We're still working on that, but that is guaranteed. Stamped, hands down, that WrestleMania prediction show will be next week. On the go, we'll be following along sooner than you think, but it's coming. I can't wait. I'm ready to get that show rolling.
Sweet. All right, Marcus. I guess we'll see you then. Are we doing Sunday or Monday for UFL? Which one worked better for you boys?
I'll say Sunday. I will be 100% ready to
Sunday,
go. I should be back home. I'm going up north for a basketball tournament, but we should be back in time.
I mean, if Monday works better, it looks like we're able to get guests better on Monday. I'm just letting everyone know. But it's up to you guys.
This is my best night to talk with you guys. Tuesdays.
Are you a UFL fan, Jerm?
I have been paying a little attention. I don't have a streaming service to watch sports right now, so I'm kind of blind. I just check scores. But I can get, if we're gonna do a UFL show, you just let me know what night it is, and I will pay attention because I'm a Panthers fan.
Well, we do it on Sundays or Mondays. It depends when we're available.
Be fine because I'm gonna do like a midday Sunday show. While I was incarcerated, and I do not want to say what I was incarcerated for, but most of my fans know already. It was 70 days between two counties. Let's put it that way. But in the second county during the last set of days, I actually met an assistant coach for a community college baseball team in that county. And he's actually a former, oh God, it's going to make me throw up. Ohio State University right fielder. His name is Jermaine Crawford, and he's the assistant outfield coach and hitting coach for the Delta College Pioneers. And we're going to do, because Sundays are their day off, they don't play games in community college on Sundays at all. They will not compete with NFL, Major League, NASCAR, any of that, because they're, it's like the CFL, the Canadian Football League, trying to go live on American airwaves. It just doesn't work. It's always replays that works for them because they can schedule it around stuff.
Sweet. Yeah. So yeah,
Pioneer Talk on the Diamond is what it's going to be called.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you. See, you're making connections all over the place.
I can't believe I made a connection like that in jail. He's 27. He blew out his ACL his first year in the majors in single high A ball.
Yeah, I didn't know what to think. I'm like, Jeremy, where the hell did he go? What the hell? I didn't even get a response, and I was just, and then you text me out of nowhere, and I'm like, okay. And then you told me what happened, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
We had somebody new, and is this Josh? He's been talking on this show off and on since the first time I've been on. It's nice to meet you, Josh.
Yep, you too.
Is this family to anybody?
That's my son.
That's what I thought. I didn't want to be forward, and because it has been 70 days since I've been on, but it was for child support, and I'm not going to say I don't deserve to pay my child support. I do not shirk my duties as a father. I want that to be known first and foremost. But I do say the system's more corrupt than Congress. And I'll leave it at that.
I tell my kids that all the time. Yeah, so what else you got there, Dylan? I know you still have a list of page stuff. I know you still got stuff to talk about.
I mean, well, I'm not sure. Here, Jeremy, do you know anybody on the autism spectrum besides me? Do you know anybody on the autism spectrum?
Not at all.
Josh, are you still classified as an autism person? I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. So there you go, Dylan.
And
I don't think he is, but that's just me.
I mean, I have two degrees, and I'm thinking about getting a third, but yet I can only get remedial jobs. It's like, going for a degree in accounting, fellas.
Good for you.
My trivia knowledge, like, I know all the trivia, the useless trivia, like Stump the Schwab. It's like Stump the Big D now. Like, ask me an NFL draft question. Yeah. How I know the Lions draft wide receivers in 3 straight first round, Jeremy. Oops.
3 straight first rounds. You want to know why we did it? Because Matt Millen went with Mel Kiper's best available every fucking year. And it started with Joey Harrington at 3.
And that was his number. Josh, I kind of like the Marlboro card behind you.
Oh, well, that made me extremely laggy.
I know that's the only problem with putting the avatar up. It makes you laggy.
Oh, but here's an actual one without the sponsor.
Nice.
Oh, is that a Lego?
No, the MP44.
Oh, nice.
I'm sure, Josh. I think he has you have 4 of them, don't you?
We got
Lady. 1, 2, yeah, 4.
Oh man, I really want to see the F1 race in Miami.
Probably one Dylan doesn't like.
I know, that's Max.
Josh, now you got to wear your sweatshirt that says Max.
Hold on, let me go put it on real quick.
Oh my God, Lady Ballers. That's a funny movie.
I got him a sweatshirt for Christmas.
Hey, I love the fact that a 17-year-old has a Trump flag behind him. God bless you, young man. Yes. Yes. God bless you. You raised
I
him
mean,
right. You raised him right.
I have a story. Like I don't see them obviously, German, because I work too much and want to make sure my bills and everything else gets paid. So
Okay,
so
I'm
back
going to say this now.
so back in
I'll love
2006.
your side of the nut tree more than mom's because of what he believes in.
Well, back in 2016, I didn't talk any politics with them or anything, and they're like Trump, and I'm like, what? Just totally threw me off. So I had no clue, and yeah, that
Are
threw
you
me
talking
off.
about that?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. You don't like that race shirt that he's got on, Dylan?
I mean, it's a cool. I mean, the shirt's nice, but you used to have more one for pie in there.
Jamie, you're awfully quiet.
Yeah.
You guys get snow up there in Buffalo this morning?
I'm not full. Joe's from Buffalo. He's getting some tonight, and I live in Webster, which is a suburb of Rochester, New York, and we got 2 inches, but then it melted because the sun was out all day.
I need to have a
snow. I was like,
I
what?
need to
about
have
you,
a
Adam?
My house because
We got a dusting, but it's April.
Right.
I need to have a basement at my house. Unfortunately, we can't have basements here.
That's what I'm saying. You can't have them in Florida because of hurricanes.
No, and they're at sea level. Wouldn't that just be like digging right into the water?
Yeah.
That's why that's why you couldn't have basements in New Orleans either.
But we have beaches.
Dude, we got Lake Erie, baby. No. Dylan, I saw that hammerhead was like in a canal. Did you see that? Only in Florida, baby.
By the
Only
way,
in Florida.
funny story, my pal went out for like 5 minutes this afternoon, and I'm like, what in the actual what is happening?
Florida chicks are hot.
All right, are we gonna talk sports or what?
Jamie.
I've got.
Yeah, what's up, Josh?
How does the new Highmark Stadium up there look like?
Hey, Josh.
Oh, hold on, Dylan. It looks awesome. They just did the topping. They just did the topping off of the stadium with the ceremony with the final beam going up, meaning that they're halfway done and they're on track to getting everything else done, and they want to open it up in July and do like an event there before the Bills play.
Hey, Josh, how many
July
sports
2026, not this year.
Hey, Josh, how many sports venues have you been to?
Great question. 3? Right? All in Pittsburgh?
You've been to Marlins Park.
Oh.
You've been to PNC Park.
Have I been to?
I don't know where else.
Hines?
I don't know where else.
I know you took me to a hockey game, didn't you, that one day?
Then we went to the paint can. Okay. 3.
I've never been to Heinz Field.
You've never been to Heinz Field yet?
Have I?
I've never taken you there.
You've taken this year.
Hey, never mind.
That's right. You'll be able to drive. You could be the DD.
Yeah, that one game.
I don't want to.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Excuse me, I'm taking Uber to the airport.
What? Oh, for you.
Okay, I've been to a few. I've been to Raymond James in Tampa. Rock in Miami. Whatever the Marlins Stadium is now. The Tropicana Field when before the roof was destroyed. Old Bush Stadium, New Bush Stadium. The Swamp in Gainesville. Hockey rinks. Well, there's a hockey rink like 10 minutes from my house, but I went to where the Florida Panthers NHL hockey team.
Miami.
Yeah. And been there. Homestead Miami Speedway, Daytona, Atlanta, and Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Jeremy, what about you?
NASCAR racetrack you're talking about?
No,
We're just talking about main buildings in general,
Oh, main buildings in general.
like main sporting events.
Okay, so I have seen the Palace before it was torn down, the Silverdome many times before it was torn down. I think Ford Field, Brown Stadium, Bengal Stadium, Veterans Memorial Stadium in Philly, the Three Rivers, Comerica Park, Tiger Stadium before it was torn down, the original Yankee Stadium, the original Dodgers Stadium. Let me see. Then I have Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. I was there when they were building Jacksonville Stadium.
What was that? 93.
I lived there from 96 through 2000. The year that it opened, I saw them finish it. So I saw the Nashville Stadium be built for the Titans when they were still building the Oilers.
I'm sure you've been to the Joe too, right?
The Joe
No,
many
veteran.
times. I have not been to LCA yet, the new one, because that was just 2 years old.
With the arena underneath the ice.
Yeah.
Where they practice? That's crazy. I didn't know that. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck?
What arena are we talking about?
The
LCA, Little Caesars Arena.
The Little Caesars Arena where the Red Wings play. They have a practice arena underneath the main ice.
Oh, cool.
By the way, in 1998, a tornado actually hit where the Titans Stadium was being built.
Jamie's getting sleepy.
So Jamie,
what stadiums you been to, buddy?
Glad you asked. I've been to the old and new Yankee Stadium. I've been to Fenway Park, KeyBank Center, JMA Wireless Dome, and let's see what else.
Well, I'm sure you've been to Highmark Stadium.
Highmark Stadium, and I'm going to be at the new one. I've been to Innovative Field, which is the Red Wings. I've been to the Buffalo Bison's stadium too, and
Carrier Dome or whatever it's called now.
What?
Have you been to the Carrier Dome or whatever it's called now?
Yeah, JMA Wireless Dome. I have. Yep. And I've been to, like I said,
Is that where the Sabres play now?
Blue Cross Arena. Yep.
You've been to Syracuse, right?
No, the KeyBank Center's. It's the KeyBank Centers where the Sabres play. The JMA Wireless Domes where Syracuse University football and basketball plays, and lacrosse.
Lazy.
Hold on, I'm thinking. I want to double check one thing.
Do stadiums I've drove by count?
Josh, we have a whole bunch then.
Look,
By the way, the KeyBank Center's when Bobby Knight coached his last game for Indiana in the tournament. It didn't go well. Well, I know this information.
I have been to so many stadiums, I don't even know. Like, I don't want to start bragging because I sound like I've been to a whole bunch.
Well, Adam,
been to Safeco. I've been to West. I've been to. I've never been to California, so I've never been to any of those stadiums. Does that count?
I've never been any further west than one state west of the Mississippi from the center of the United States. So
I've
the
been-
furthest west I've been is Minnesota, and every state due south,
I've been. I've spent.
and everything east.
I spent like 4 hours in Texas, and it was the second worst flying experience of my life. And then I spent time in St. Louis.
I've been to the Dallas Stadium.
Which one?
The new one.
Also, my brother was at. Was that
I
the
didn't see a game there, but I toured it because it wasn't even open yet. It was the first. I don't. It wasn't even open yet, but we got to play catch on the field and play football, and it was cool. It was one of the best $52 I ever spent.
Oh,
4-hour tour to go on around the Jerry Dome.
wow,
That's crazy.
that is crazy.
But it was fun. What else? Obviously, I got Wrigley. I didn't get a chance to go to the White Sox though. Been to Atlanta. I've been to every stadium in Atlanta except for the Mercedes-Benz one. So what would that be? What is their baseball stadium called? I've been to both of them.
Yours, Paul.
I've been to both
Turner
of them.
Field at
So.
Coors Park, yeah.
I got to see Cal Ripken play there, so that was cool. Jamie, are you like gonna do the truffle shuffle or what?
What? What?
What the? We're gonna get banned from YouTube. Yeah.
He was rubbing his belly like he was gonna do the shuffle, baby. I don't know what the fuck was
I
going
mean, are
on.
you gonna do the icky shuffle next, or are you gonna do the 30 bird?
Icky shuffle it.
So three of us have been to Yankee Stadium, the new one and the old one, right?
Just not me.
Whoever-
I'm the new one.
Two over
I've
there.
been to the old and new one, yep.
Sweet.
Oh. But I basically have been through Minnesota, Illinois, Iowa. This is as far west as I've been.
Did you like Wrigley?
Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma. I didn't make it into
Johnny Cash would say, I've been everywhere, man. I've been
And
everywhere,
in
man.
every state east of that. I've been in every state.
Did you like Wrigley?
I never got to go to Wrigley. I passed by it. I saw it, but I wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as it being the oldest stadium and very nostalgic, I love it. I hope they never tear it down.
I went there 3 times, so that was cool. I got to sit in the outfield. I got to sit behind third base, and then I sat behind home plate. So that was cool. Got 3 different views. I still think Fenway was the best park I went to. The crowd, the ushers, the atmosphere. A lot of people were friendly.
I mean, I walked Red Sox spring training, and the fans are really most of the fans are really friendly. Some are grouchy, but
some are bright, some are vital, man. But guys, it's been an hour and 45 minutes. We good? We done BSing for the evening? I know Jeremy could BS all night, but if you want to BS afterwards, Jerm, we can get caught up.
Well, everybody can find me on the Huddle Sports Network, which is on YouTube and Twitter. You can also find me on my channel on YouTube, which is Kneecap Biting with the Motor City Lions, where I do 8 to 9 shows a week, plus whatever I'm a guest on, I stream to my channel as well.
And we welcome that very openly here at Driving to the Top.
My writings, I'm about to start my own website and publish my own stuff because I am no longer a part of the Bell Florida Group.
That sucks. That's all right. You're a good writer, so you should have no problem.
Spunky Spectrum Sports Big D Podcast already recorded 3 shows this week. I've got like 5 videos up now. Jeremy, is there a chance we do like a like a Meows draft show where like we talk Lions and Jags?
Unfortunately, I'm with a group that covers basically the whole NFC North and about 6 other teams. So when I invite you to that link, it can't be just a cat draft.
Darn it.
I am at Sports Talk Meet on Twitter. You can give me a driving to the top on Twitter. Also, at the Mem Boats. That's my newest one for the boats out there in Memphis. You can also get us on Driving to the Top Productions on YouTube. You can hit that bell, ring the notifications. Jamie is so much better at saying that than I am. I don't know why. But anyway, James, finish it off, buddy. Josh, you still didn't sign up for YouTube yet, did you? Or Twitter or anything?
Yep. Okay, so you guys can follow me, yours truly, at Bill's Chat 1, at Bill's Mafia Chat, and also at Jamie Malloy, the unbiased journalist, at DJ Dog Tags on X. Thank you guys very much for listening. And also you can follow me at theforkball.com and Stadium. I write about all sports. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Driving to the Top Productions. And don't forget to like, comment, hit that bell, or ring the bell and hit that like button, ring the bell for notifications. For more content on Driving to the Top Productions, please visit our YouTube page, Twitch stream, Facebook stream, X stream, wherever you consume your podcasts. Every Tuesday night at 8:00 p.m. on Driving to the Top Productions, Joe Dalio and I, we do our Subway Conversation Chat baseball show. We just did our 3rd episode of season 2 tonight that went live at 8:00 p.m. So you can catch that on YouTube or our X stream. And then you can also catch our Driving to the Top Open Sports Mic every night at 9:00 p.m. And for more content on Driving to the Top Productions, go to, like I said, our YouTube page, Twitch stream, Facebook stream, X stream, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you very much for listening, guys. And this has been Open Sports Mic on Driving to the Top Productions. We're always driving to the top.